Hello, this is a guy from the Devil's TV. I'm going to talk a bit about Man United in this video. So you might know me from a TikTok channel, TrevorJB007. I'm now converting to YouTube more full time. So yeah, all about Man United. We're completely crap right now. I know we've got a long way to improve. There was a time when Erik ten Hag got sacked, and I was for that sacking because I got to be honest, Erik ten Hag wasn't good enough. So I'm very happy that he got sacked, to be honest. And funny enough, my dream choice was Ruben Amorim. So I do think he's the right manager. He needs obviously a lot of time. As you can see, these players are nowhere near consistent enough. So it's going to take a long time for them to improve. And I really do hope that you will see that he's the right manager. But yeah, we do need to get rid of some of the players, because clearly some of these players are just nowhere near good enough. They're just way too inconsistent. So yeah, the players I think we have to get rid of. As for keeping position, I think both Andre Onana and Altay India aren't good enough. You saw India in the Spurs game in the League Cup. He was just nowhere near good enough. You could see pretty clear as day, really. So yeah, as for Onana, you see that he keeps on making costly errors, and it just ain't good enough. So we're gonna have to buy a goalkeeper. Probably gonna be in the summer. I seriously doubt we're gonna get one in January. So yeah. As for the defense, we've got a long way to improve as well. The wing backs, well, Ahmad is good enough, but that's just one wing back. You can see Ahmad's probably our best player this season, especially. He's the breakthrough season for him. So he's a youngster. He's finally been given time. We've been asking for it ever since last season, like for quite a while last season. So it's huge that we're finally giving him time, and you can see that he's more than good enough to be a Man United player. He is our best player, I would have to say. And then, yeah, we do need at least one more right wing back. It's just him. Yeah, we need to switch it around every now and then. And as for left wing backs, you don't really have any good ones. Dalot is our main left wing back, nowhere near good enough. So, yeah, Luke Shaw is always injured, so that's a big problem. Malacia, I don't think it's good enough either. So we definitely need to buy at least one, probably two more left wing backs. I would potentially maybe even sell Dalot, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen, because obviously manager's Portuguese. I'm not sure he wants to get rid of him, but it's possible if he's not good enough, then he really should be sold. As for the centre backs, we're playing a new formation, so 3 centre backs. So yeah, the centre backs, obviously Matthias de Ligt has been our best centre back this season, so I'm very happy with him. Harry Maguire, who came back from injury, he's doing very good. I was actually wanting him to get sold in the summer. That obviously didn't happen last summer, so I have to now make do with him. But I think he's doing very good under Ruben Amorim, I can't lie, especially in the middle centre back position, because the speed isn't really needed in that position. So I think he's doing pretty decent. And then for the centre back position, Sandro Martinez is the main one there. He's a bit inconsistent. He's been pretty dodgy this season. We've obviously been calling him the butcher. He used to be very good for us, but this season he's been very dodgy. So it's obviously not good. We might need to start thinking about buying another one. Yeah, dropping him a little bit, but right now I have to make do with him because replacements aren't very good. Victor Lindelof, yeah, you're gonna have to probably sell him. As for Lenny Yoro, I think he is very good, but he needs time. He's a youngster, so yeah, we need to implement him in the next next games. He's been playing every now and then, like starting, but probably the youngster, he can't play every game. So yeah, next season he could be a huge breakthrough for him. He could literally start most games, but yeah, we can't just straight away put him in the team because I think he needs a bit of time. But he is doing decent, no kidding. He's showing some good parts of him. Bit like compare him a little bit to Varane, but he needs time. That's what we have to say about him, because he is a youngster. Then when it comes to the midfield, first two midfielders, centre midfielders, Ugarte, he's doing very good for us, Manuel Ugarte. He was a player under Ruben Amorim at Sport Lisbon before he was a PSG player. So he obviously does have that experience with Ruben Amorim, so that's obviously good. And I would have to call him our best midfielder this season. He's been very good. And yeah, I have to say, best midfielder. He's doing very decent. And yeah, he's been pretty good. Defensively, he's very good. And attacking passer sometimes, pretty decent. So yeah, best midfielder this season, I have to say. Then for the other midfield position, that's a bit of a problem. Ericsson, he's in decline. He's not doing as good anymore. And Casemiro too, so it's definitely a problem. Those two players, you might probably going to have to sell both of them or let them go. So yeah, whichever way. But yeah, January. As for the attacking midfielders, we have to think about that as well. Bruno Fernandes, yeah, he's pretty inconsistent. I can't lie about him. Bruno Fernandes. Will we sell him? Probably not. Portuguese connection, so yeah, it's going to obviously be a bit of a problem. But he's our captain, so we're not going to sell him anyways. So yeah, I just hope that he can start getting a bit more consistent, because the inconsistency is not good with him. That's what I have to say. Mason Mount as well, the attacking midfield. Problem is with him, he's injury prone. I think he's pretty decent. He has a number 7 shirt, which was premature. I would have never given it to him. Our most iconic shirt number, and we gave it to Mason Mount's big mistake, I think, considering how injury prone is. We shouldn't have promised him the number 7 shirt, but it was a way to lure him into the club, so that's what we had to do. Definitely don't agree with it. I think even making the signing, I think, didn't really make much sense to me. Now it's a little bit more because of the manager we got, but yeah, I don't think it was a hugely good idea to give him the number 7 shirt. I can't lie, because it's pretty much retiring the shirt number by giving it to him, because he's always injured, pretty much. Which obviously is not good news, is it? It doesn't make me happy at all. And as for the attack, yeah, Bruno Fernandes, like attacking midfielder / winger, and switching around quite a bit, isn't it? Like Garnacho maybe. Antony definitely not. I mean, he's just been nowhere near good enough. Yeah, they're not wingers, they're attacking midfielders. They complement the strikers, but yeah, they're like right next to the strikers. A little bit attacking midfielders, a little bit wingers, but I'll probably call it like attacking midfielders. Then when it comes to strikers, Joshua Zirkzee, he's not really a striker, I know, but that's where he plays. He's not been very good, inconsistent. He had some few good games, a little bit of a glimpse, but yeah, he needs time. He's a youngster, and yeah, I think we can implement him in the team, but as a main striker, I wouldn't put him there. Rasmus Højlund, yeah, he's been very good. He's been one of the best strikers, don't get me wrong. He's had average games because we don't create enough, but you see some very good glimpses that I think he's good enough. But we definitely need to buy another striker. We might get one in January on loan or buy. Victor Osimhen's been talked about, but the max we'll get him is on loan. Will it happen? Maybe. The striker I would want most is Victor Gyökeres, but sadly Ruben Amorim has already said that in January we're not going to get any spoilers with players. So, bit of a shame, but yeah, Victor Gyökeres is definitely a player we need to talk about when it comes to the summer transfer window. I can't wait, but yeah, we need to wait on that. It's going to take a while. Obviously, our season so far has not been good. We've actually lost more than we won. So yeah, we're not in a very good position. 13th position. It's very poor. We've been pretty awful. We've lost more than we've won so far this season, which is depressing. And our goals difference is -1. It's very poor. As for other clubs, we can talk about a little bit. The one that's close to us is Spurs. They're only a few positions above us, and funnily enough, they have a way better goals difference, 14. Or at least they don't have goal scoring problems, I guess. 14 goals difference compared to a -1. But yeah, they're also not doing very good. But then we talk about the bit stronger teams. It's kind of crazy. The likes of Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest in the top 6. That is crazy. Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest in the top 6. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, it was crazy. But then also the title fight between Chelsea and Liverpool. But yeah, I always forgot Man City. That's crazy. The collapse of Man City. You were talking about them potentially winning the title again for the 5th season in a row. And instead, they're just collapsing. Complete and utter collapse. They lose their Ballon d'Or fielder. They're talking so heavily of him. They lost him, and now they're completely and utterly rubbish. It's funny how bad they are now. Man City. Yeah, 7th spot right now. Keep on losing. Can't get a winning streak out there. Nothing. Just, losing and, awful. So, yeah, the title fight, I would say, is between Liverpool and Chelsea. Even you can't really put Arsenal in it right now. I think they're going a bit downhill, aren't they? Really, if you think about it. I mean, they've had some good games, but they keep on slipping up, and I don't think it's good. I put Chelsea in it, even though most of the Chelsea fans, they'll obviously say they're not in no title fight, they just got their new manager. Yeah, it's funny enough, even saying road to 40 points. You know when that was last season, when they're talking about not getting relegated. So yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah, do I think win the league? Sadly, Liverpool, which would be very, very depressing, because that would mean they would have equaled our league title record, which is 20. But yeah, the only thing I can say about that is that we won the Premier League more often, right? If that happens, which is depressing. But yeah, when it comes to overall league titles, they would have equaled it if they win this league title. Hope they don't, but I think it's pretty likely, isn't it? Really, they're looking so dominant. They've also got a new manager, but they are just insanely strong right now for a club that had to deal with getting a new manager because Klopp obviously left. So yeah, if you like my video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe watch some of my TikTok videos. TrevorJB007 is the channel name. If you like those, then maybe you can follow them. I haven't made a video in quite a long time. I aim to go a bit more full time on YouTube, the Devil's TV. I'm not sure if I'm going to go really that much on TikTok, if at all, but yeah, you can watch some of them and see if you like my type of videos. And if you do, yeah, you can follow them and maybe like some of them if you want. So yeah, see you guys. Peace out.